screen peeking. Ghost has run off to go secure us some teammates and some fighting action to get started here. I know we're running a little bit behind, but get everything sorted here in a moment, hopefully. So Ozzy really seems to have his stuff together. I think he's going to be probably one of the better teams out of HHOD. We're going to have to see, but he was certainly the most prepared of the rest of them, and we've seen 2 of them play already. And I think we've got 2 more teams on this side of the bracket, so... I take it like Bright is busy explaining the rule to some other hapless team?
Oh, figuring out how to work with Twitch.
You guys busy right now?
Yep.
We're streaming, so careful what you say.
Okay, cool.
But we're waiting on Light Bright to join so we can get the matches getting rolling.
Okay. You guys are still doing the first set right now?
No,
Yes.
second.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna be going with Fest going forward, Ghost? Cause
Yep.
okay, I was wondering.
You can do the way.
Yeah.
Have fun, Asa.
Hmm.
I like Asa. Come on, Light. Get in here. Let's get started. You guys good?
Yeah, just getting Dietrich in now, Fess, so apologies on the wait.
Appreciate it. Just making sure nothing was a problem. So, alright, we got him in. We're ready to go. Let's start shooting the shit out of each other. They're actually playing with the lances. That's something we've not seen very much of. Everyone's been kind of going Alpha 1-2.
We did on Solaris.
I know, but I mean, it's it shows you that they're a better prepared HHOD team than a lot of the other ones.
Yeah.
It's wrong to say
doesn't matter.
that, but come on, man. You were sitting there playing Command and Conquer and made everyone else wait on you.
Not being in the same lands, though, kind of shows something too.
I guess they're going to try some pincer movements or get 2 separate 1v1s.
Big IQ stats.
Well, hopefully they get locked in here. Maybe they're still getting consumables and everything squared away. There has been a lot going on for him, and he has had to put out a lot of fire, so we'll give Lightbringer a little bit of a... I don't know, system. Hi, Caroline. Alright, here we go. Charlie Lance. Ready up, let's do this. Hey man, you had Conquest and North American servers. That was the only 2 things I really cared about.
I feel stock loadouts and no enhancements are a good option.
Surprise!
Even better.
It would be very funny. We would get yelled at, but it would be very funny. Alright, come on guys. This is not this hard. Alright. Thotsky? That's like the greatest name ever, Leona Thotsky.
Yeah.
I don't know why that amuses me so greatly. Let's launch. Get into...
I want them to type out locked.
Cool. So who do you think has the edge here? Clan Widowmaker or HHOD?
I think, honestly, Clan Widowmaker.
I think so as well. I know Gunfighter's a very apt faction play pilot. I don't know. I've not fought that much with Lightbright. I've played with Aussie a fair bit. They're just going to have to find out. So, we're playing this match in the hottest area that is MWO. For those of you that don't know, this caldera is like super hot. It's like standing in the lava on terra therma a little bit. But let's see what we got.
Basically, imagine a mech sauna and then just put yourself in there.
Alright, why don't you go tell us what's on Headhunters, and I'll go see what's on Widowmakers.
So, Headhunters is bringing an Incubus and a Javelin.
I got MPLs on a Cougar, and I've got MPLs on an Adder. So Clan Widowmaker is living up to the name.
SRM2 Javelin.
Bold choices.
And a Flamer and Small Pulse Incubus.
Okay, I think Headhunters probably has the better mech setup here. I don't know how well these MPLs are going to do on the hottest map in the game. Let's find out as they slowly approach here. Looks like there's going to
Those
get a cap on
SRMs,
beta.
they can really do work. Especially against those slow and big hitbox lights.
Well, they did get the full cap, so they're falling back. They're going to force this into a close range fight as they bring them into Theta.
Surprising, no UAVs at all.
Looks like they're going to focus Cougar out first, which probably is the better target.
Oh yeah, that left torso is almost open.
It's open from the back, but it's still got plenty of front armor. So looks like they've split up.
Oh, Incubus is legged.
Much better focus
And he
fire.
goes down.
So looks like HHOD couldn't really pick a target. They switched over to Gunfighter, but halfway through that, I don't know why. And this Javelin is going to pay for it, because now he's got 2, admittedly very hot mechs to contend with, but it's twice as many heatsinks as he has. Percentages looking fairly even. No game-changing airstrike, dropping 30% off a mech or blowing apart an Irby. And Lightbringer is now legged. It is a number of seconds until he dies. Apparently they're going to farm some damage first. That chain fire. Come on, Leona. You're melting your mech! I guess you just really wanted that kill.
He has a chance. Gunfighter's legged now
Gunfighter is
too.
also legged. I don't think it's going to matter, but... Yeah. He was
It's a
one
point,
shot
though.
away. It's an orange leg. Leona, you almost cost that. You're greed. Shame. Sit in your lava pool and be sad. Alright, let's publish these stats. That way we've got IDs.
Yep, let's put him in DMs.
Cool. So, decent enough damage. Lightbright obviously did the most, considering how fast Aussie went down in that Incubus. I disagree with that mech choice, but maybe they thought they were going to save some of their better matchups for later. Adder Cougar was interesting, especially on that map. I think they had a lot of heat problems, but still worked out for him.
And
Anyway.
he leaves like stuff like Wolfhounds open for the
Yeah,
other
exactly.
two
I think
maps.
both of them are saving their better mechs for different matchups. So next up we have Kel Slayers versus Toddlers in a Mosh Pit, which solid name. But cool. So who do we have in this next match? As far as players go, we've got Hunts and Jasami. What? I don't even know how to say that. Alright, some Asian name. Oh, Shadow Gamer 24. Why can't you put that on your application? Come on, man. Okay, and we got Sky Phoenix. Oh wait. So he'll be our last. Cool. They're all ready to go. Let's get this match. So this is Temp, who played in Trials of Combat. They were Div E, I think. I think they got second.
They have
out of
comp
it.
experience.
Yeah, they've got second out of it, I believe. Versus the Hunter and I don't even know, man. That looks like a Welsh last name attached to like an Asian first name. I can't do it.
You were confusing SPNC and Timp. Timp got last place in Div E.
Ah, I'm sorry. Hey, man. Still comp experience. More than HHOD has. They were too busy playing faction play. So, both Div B brackets have 2 HHOD teams, which is kind of interesting, and I like it. I mean, it is their tournament, and they did invite all the rest of us to come play in it, so...
Yeah. I'm looking forward to like assault rounds. The ones where I don't really throw.
Well, you know. How often does that happen?
I like 90% of my matchups.
Alright, come on, guys. Locked up.
Oh, 40 tons.
Oh, man. They're both going super light. I don't trust any of this. It's got to be a locust and a flea. I can't imagine what else you take. Maybe piranha.
Piranha.
Would you really take a piranha on caustic though? Alright. I guess if you have all those machine guns firing, you're not really too worried about your heat cap.
Yeah, especially like Flamer and Machine Gun. He fucked us up.
Yeah. That was our plan on caustic, was to bring flamers and mess with people. But turns out when your teammate brings a stocked locust, doesn't really work with a standard engine and no endo steel. But no, I'm not bitter. Not at all. Okay, 55 tons. That's better. Cool. Just waiting on Sky Phoenix, who is terrible to get a hold of in Discord. Like, I send him lots of messages trying to arrange scrims and things. I don't think he uses it very much. Also,
He's on here right now.
I know, but like, it's interesting. 3 of these people don't have icons, like for bought mech packs. That's just, it's nothing, but it's weird to me. So, I guess this is
Just take a look at Phoenix's Discord profile pic.
Can I show it on stream?
You can for sure. Make me laugh.
I don't. It's like a whole bunch of guys standing in front of a thing. I can't see more than that.
It is. I'll stitch it up.
I don't have a way to make the picture bigger.
I can.
What is... Okay, Go sent me the thing. What is this supposed to be a picture of? It's just like a tournament. It's like a photo shoot of some comp team. I'm assuming for like League of Legends or something, or Dota.
It's MWO.
Sky Phoenix was on an MWO team that got a picture?
No.
Okay, whatever. Looks like they're ready, so distraction time over. Alright, let's go. Overload again. Tell me what it is. Oh no. Okay. Spinning Wheel of Death is actually spinning. This is very important. Alright. So as we find out, hot map, been over that. It's kind of interesting. You kind of play with the elevation changes if you're on the outside, and use that to make shooting your legs a little bit harder instead of running back and forth on flat ground. You got elevation changes, so you got to move the mouse in 2 directions. It's not much, but it can make it a lot harder, especially.
Also, it's not as hot if you stay outside the caldera.
Yeah.
I'll go over toddlers.
Alright.
Toddlers are bringing a Locust 1E and a Muslings G. Where in the Muslings it's heavy smalls and machine guns, and the Locust has small pulse.
Oh, that is a mistake, Mr. Hunter. Having 8 SPLs in the Firestarter, you are going to cook yourself alive. And the name I can no longer
With
pronounce.
that speed, yes.
Yeah, they have
the 125 kph build is super cool.
Ooh, he's going to have a chance to prove it here because the fight's going straight on. They're going to focus out the Locust first. Piranha, it doesn't look like there's a lot of fire coming in from Toddlers. They're either missing their shots or not hitting, switching targets.
Yeah, and
this
the
Locust is almost
open
legged. Like,
on CT and legs.
if I could click on him. Yeah, he's taking a battering here. He's probably gonna go down. He keeps getting super, super close to the Firestarter. You need to stay away from the Firestarter.
And the Firestarter goes down.
Yeah, he got legged by the Locust and just stood there and took it from the Mislings, who has the absolute DPS advantage there. So
the Piranha has a laser build. That's gonna run hot.
Strike going down here very optimistically, but I guess they don't want him running away. Piranha is
They should just
bailing.
They should just hot press him, to be honest. Like, he should run hot. Especially with the MG Mislings.
Alright, Wrong's got to hit some serious shots to come back here. If he can stay away from the Mislings and focus out the Locust, he's got a chance, but he missed those 2 shots, and I think that was his last best hope. I think it's just going to be too much DPS coming out of them. Even if
they're chasing each other around the rock.
Yeah, the Mislings can't keep up with the Piranha, but the Locust can, so he's trying to isolate him. He's lagged. GG. So, a solid win from Toddlers in a mosh pit. They took the cap early. They used their lights well. They took out the fire starter, which was most of the DPS. Really bad leg shielding there too from the fire starter. Like you gotta be prepared to lose a leg.
Yep.
Publish stats. Make sure we got that. And anyway, we have kills, assists, 150 odd damage from the Witters. Really poor showing from the fire starter. 43. Oof. I mean, you didn't have to do that much damage to win. It's a Locust and a Mislinks. They don't have all that much HP.
They don't.
Yeah. Let's go grab our next match, which is going to be Aussie and Deitreg versus Toddlers in a Mosh Pit. So they can stay. They'll be moved. They'll be on Team 2 again, and we'll get Light Bride back in here. Look at Ghost. He's already on top of everything. He's got the invites out. Killing it today. Alright, we need to switch the map up, though, I believe. We are now on to the Solaris part of our... Alright, so they just took down one HHOD team. Now they gotta fight the other one. Can they get the clean sweep? You're a betting man right now. Who you got money on?
I would honestly say TMP take this.
You really have that little faith in our fearless leader, Lightbringer?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna give you crap for it, whichever one you said, but you made it easy on me. I guess that's that
Toddlers can hurt.
the comp experience really showing through. So
Yeah, especially in the focus fire, to be honest.
yeah, that's the biggest thing we've seen from a lot of the HHOT teams is they'll pick one target, they'll weaken a leg, and then they switch targets. It's really weird. Alright, should be able to get this match going fairly soon. Just waiting on Sky. Let me pop over there. I'm just really concerned that they didn't read the rules fully, but here's hoping.
They did. They had over 45 tons. It's
Okay.
fine. They're 60 tons or something.
Well, we've already had one disqualification for it. It always feels bad to win that way. Alright, Solaris City. A lot of verticality here, and especially with lights, you don't have to give up too much to get the jump jets. So, I'm expecting to see a lot of plays around the ramps, especially on these areas that can fire down into Theta where you've got like no cover.
Strikes can be really interesting in the Theta fight.
I mean, it just
Because
takes
you can-
one miracle strike, but you can also zone people out really, really well with them. But alright, what does
exactly.
HHOD bring?
A K9 and a Grinner.
Okay. Well, I don't know why
Grinner
you're
is
playing the
interesting.
Grinner. Because if you win the tournament, you get a Grinner, so he doesn't need it. Shame. Alright. I got a
MPL
Wolfhound
Grinner?
2 and a Commando Death Nail over here, so I'm not expecting anything too different from what you would
We've seen
normally
full
see.
MPLs here.
Yeah, clicking on a commando is a fool's task. Only the Urbies got jump jets, so apparently disregard what I say. Gonna be interesting. See the
Let's see
Grinner
how well the
establishing.
commander survives.
Yeah, he's about to get shot here. Don't know if he knows that Ozzy's there. He's not looking in the right direction.
He evaded though.
Yeah, he got tapped, but they have secured Theta. It's going to be up to HHOD to come in here after him. Guess he's just waiting on his K9 buddy. It's really interesting. Did they fall back out of Theta? I mean, Commander
Oh, they have
definitely
UAV up as well.
So, I guess just
Does
denying them
HHOD
shots
know?
and taking away the high ground. They're about to get flanked here. It's going to be interesting. The Grinner is going in, and the Light is probably just called out. He's being shot and flanked. Does he know? Oh no, he's not turned around.
There's a UAV up from them.
Okay,
He
so they
is
now
turned
know.
now.
It's going to be a fairly even fight. The Grinner's taking the worst of it because the Irby doesn't have any shots from up here. Really bad.
They should just be
angles.
focusing the Wolfhound, to be honest. Yeah, they are.
They should, but they're not doing it very, very well. Commando definitely is getting shots in the Jenner. I think it's kind of devolving into two separate 1v1 fights. Ozzy, you want to get out of there, man. Got back shots on the Wolfhound with a K9, but he can't share any of his armor if he's still up there. Commando.
Oh, that strike hurt on the K9.
Yeah, he took one artillery shell, and how badly did it mess him up?
Like 30%.
Yeah, he's almost solidly legged. Gonna be a real tough fight for them coming back here. They've got a lot of damage split between the Wolfhound and the Commando.
The K9's legged.
This is a really, really even fight.
Commando's going in for the finish. And the
Oh,
Gunner
no.
blows
No.
up. That's it.
Oh. Did he overheat? He had to have.
Yes, it's a blow up.
Shameful display, Ozzy. You should have had that. Because this is totally still a winnable fight if that Grinner's up. But
Yes. Especially
hey,
with
Ghost, you were
Wolfhound's
saying,
one-shot.
MPL Wolfhound's clearly better. Well, our SPL Wolfhound didn't blow itself up. Just saying.
It wasn't the Grinner.
The
The
Grinner's
MPL
got
Wolfhound has a
an
good
extra
perk.
heat sink and one less MPL. It's cooler than the Wolfhound 2. Just look at that. The winning team did less damage. Just, better shooting, I guess. But come on, guys. I wonder how much of that was the strike, though, as well, considering they blew up the K9 with it. Anyway, on to the next match. We have Kelslayers versus First Aces, so both teams need to leave. So we get Gunfighter and Leon versus the other HHOD team. Should be interesting. So both the HHOD side has not won a match yet, I believe.
And that's how it.
My dog is having a bit of a fit because there is a squirrel outside, so I'm very sorry if you all hear this. Alright, it's the name... Alright, I need to come up with a nickname for this guy. Actually, no, I don't. I'm going to pass this on to you. Go suddenly come up with a nickname for this guy.
Hunter?
No, not Hunter, the Jamie Wong guy.
Just me.
I know his name is not Jamie Wong. It's some weird,
It's just me.
Joss me?
Yep.
Joss me. Alright, close enough.
Perfect.
See you. Really toning up at 65. Don't know if they're going to keep that. Hey, I know the rest of you guys are watching, but props to Div B Side 2 for having all of its players ready to go. We've managed to claw back quite a lot of time here. So, good work, guys. Alright, they are fully timed up, 65. And they've already used the Wolfhound. No, this was the team that brought the Firestarter, so they can still do the Wolfhound Derby. Which is, I'm expecting that. Let's see what Gunfighter and Leona bring. They used Adder Cougar, so they've still got a very, very open pool to play with. Everyone's making fun of my horrible pronunciation of this guy. I deserve it, but I mean, it is what it is. Alright, Ghost, as soon as you come back.
I'm back.
Alright, I thought we were going to have to bring a seance and summon the ghost, but speak his name. Alright, so Solaris. We saw a very clutch Artie strike, more or less win in that game. Certainly did enough damage to the Irby that really crippled it. So, I don't know. I still find the lack of jump jets kind of an odd thing. This is the one map that you really, really want the jump jets and the verticality. Like, you consider bringing odd assaults to have the jump jets. It's really nice tight corridors, you know, forcing really, really tough pushes. You have jump jets. You just
Oh, full MGs from Widowmakers.
Misslings,
the
Jade, and
Piranha and the
Piranha.
Mistlings.
Yeah. So
And the Raven and the K9.
I feel like
Holy.
this should have been their deck for Caustic, but maybe I'm wrong. Because they're going to be nice and cold in that.
MPLs and SRMs on the Raven.
Interesting. Well, here
And
we go.
5
Let's
MPL
get
K9.
started. Oh, what else would you put on a K9, though? Let's be real.
Rex.
You're going to put Rax on a K9 instead of the R63? With the ballistic cooldown?
Why not? Rex, and then you can put 5 MPL.
Because then you're going like 40 kph. You can't do 5 MPL and rack.
It's called standard 60 engine, dude.
Okay, if you want to go 32, you're more than welcome to. Alright, so we're starting to get some action. The Raven is going to poke in, and I'm expecting a complete dive from Leona and Gunfighter here. Don't know that they've
Oh,
been
there's no
spotted.
shots. They don't know he's there. Like,
Quick Kappa Theta, but
complete
Thoughtsky
airstrike
is...
miss.
She should have seen them. They've got to
she
know they're
should.
there. Yeah, okay.
No,
Shots
they
are.
know.
Alright, is the dive going to come from them? And Clan Widowmaker just go full tilt in there. Looks like it. They're slinging it in on the right side here. They've managed to close to MG range without taking a single shot. So this has worked out really, really nicely for them.
Also, their focus fire.
Yeah, they're getting after the
Really
K9
diving on the
first.
K9.
As long as the Piranha doesn't take a shot to the back, I think this is going to work really, really well for them. Raven is
It was very
trying to
pleased,
body
but
block
still
his
focused.
best as it can, but that's super, super narrow. Yeah, there's a full leg on the Irby, fully dead. Just the DPS coming out of these clan maxes. About to rip these guys apart. Just drown it in machine
That's it.
guns.
Yeah, MGs.
I mean, 71, 74%. They, again, didn't have any focus fire. HHOD, for all of you watching, shoot one mech, then shoot the other. It works so much better. I promise. Let's take a look at the damage totals. Yeah, it's about what I expected. 80 damage to 150. And, I mean, you get a lot of those damage numbers from the machine guns. Plus, urban mechs are hard to chew through, admittedly. But, alright, what's our next match? That was
the co-players, HHOD.
Yep, they get moved down, and we get Light Bright back in here. Alright, this will be for third place in the division then. I believe it's both these teams' last matchup. And we're going to Mech Factory now. So, I still believe in Lightbringer. I know you don't, but now it's all HHOD on this one.
I mean, HHD is gonna win.
I don't know, man. I think HHOD is going to lose.
That too.
Yes. It's an easy joke.
We don't know.
It's just, they could tie, both overheat and blow up at the same time. It is skirmish. There's no cap point. You can't have an ambiguous result. I wonder what the rules say about that. Would they have to redrop? Just like the Piranha has an ammo explosion and dies.
I mean, how likely is it for them to not find each other on?
Well, it all depends. If you play low side, especially far left or far right, it's pretty easy to walk past each other. If you play high side, especially up right from where Team 1 starts, you get that little alcove. You can see almost the whole map, so... was Aussie ready? Because he called for hold for 2 minutes. We may need to redrop this.
Or just hold it, because it's like 10 minutes.
If you take 10 minutes in the mech factory, you have messed something up very, very terribly.
Yeah, exactly.
But you got the high points here, and you can fire or the alcove here. And I mean, you can see how much ground you can cover with just, sensors. The other nice spots are up here.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Alright. Well, we can get a quick sense of what their mechs are. Hopefully I don't have to redrop here.
No, we're holding.
Get a Locust,
We have
1E. Hopefully
we
that's
have a
not...
Stimrog again. We have a Janet 2C with 5 SOM6.
Well, look at this Locust. It doesn't have a standard engine, and it doesn't have one medium laser in it. It's amazing. Why can't I click on this Wolfhound? Okay. Well, it's a Wolfhound too. We already know it's got IPLs. Because it's
6
Wolfhound 2.
MPL.
Yeah, I can't click on it for some reason. All right, so Stimrog and a Commando. Is this the
With
double up?
SM4s.
3 SRM4s, looks like.
It is.
Yeah. Hopefully Ozzy comes back soon. He's probably busy fighting the wildlife of his country, trying to stay alive desperately. May have to have a funeral here as we burn his very poor Jenner 2C.
He is back. He's moving. So I called to go.
Cool. So right away, Headhunters getting aggressive on the Headhunters as Team 1 is taking the high ground like I suggested they do. They're going to have decent shots at this catwalk, but a clan SRM suck at range. So
He can drop on someone though.
yeah, he's going to have to if he wants to get any damage done. Looks like they're reconsolidating. Both of them know where the other one is. Or not, as Ozzy's looking the wrong direction. He's about to get shot in the back. Having a hard time finding a place to put the camera that's not in the terrain somewhere. But teams split up. Commando's rushing back in to help, but he's already down 10%. Looks like the focus fire target's going to be the Locust. I disagree with that choice. You want to get the Wolfhound down with the bigger guns. But doesn't matter. I think Hunter and Josimi have this. This Jenner's got nowhere to go. I think it's already been lagged.
It is.
Yeah, switching targets onto the Commando as the Wolfhound rushes to race his teammate, but the Locust is at 68%. I mean, the Jenner's sitting here doing nothing of note. Oddly enough, they've got the lead in terms of percentage, but with the Jenner being crippled, if they can keep the fight away from him, I'm not sure how much it's going to matter.
Wolfhound almost lost 2 MPLs.
Is that arm open?
Yep.
Yeah,
And the
it's
other one's
shielding
gone.
well. Yeah, taking those SRMs. Bad move there, Betty. Oh no, the Locust.
Oh no.
That was such a big
What?
shot. Ozzy's coming in clutch with a crippled Jenner. Just, they need to kill the thing. Kill the thing and then you can fight the Commando. They're trying to fight the Commando without the Jenner being able to get involved, and I can appreciate the sentiment, but the map is too small. He's got shots from wherever he's standing. Die,
Oh,
the
the
Commando's
Commando's
now
lagged already.
legged. He's about to fall. There's just no HP for anybody here. Ah,
Locust goes down.
yeah, but can the Wolfhound still do this? Don't get close to him. Fight from range. There you go. Get out of those SRM's range. I know it's 6 Artemis, but just stay away from it. It can't hurt you at range. There you go. He's taking the fight at long range. Here we go. Why does it say this Jenner is cored? Okay. Guess we'll look at the Wolfhound, who immediately gets XL checked. GG.
Good job, soldiers.
That was a
GG.
better fight than I thought that would be.
Close.
Really was.
Oh, the Jenner overheated himself. To a red CT.
It showed up busted on mine, so a lot of
Yeah,
damage
same.
going down. Oh man. Okay, Hunter, come on, man. That is the light equivalent of a double D. Like in a salty do 90 damage, it's a double D, but in a light 23 on a Locust, Hunter really let his teammate down there. Could have easily had that if he did like 80 damage. Still, Jenner 2C, pretty clutch, 227. Solid win there. Alright, we kick both these teams out, and we've got one more match to go, folks. We'll be done and dusted here in a moment. Cool. It's Gunfighter and Leon Thotsky versus... who's the last guy? It's the Toddlers in a Mosh Pit, but I can't remember their player names.
Sky and Shadow Gamer.
Sky and Shadow. There we go. Alright, last match of the day. And we'll have completed all this in, what, 40 minutes? Excellent work, guys. Good teamwork.
Let's see if we see another general on this map.
I mean, they've loved their clan max with Clan Widowmaker living up to their name. They've not taken a single IS-1. So if they keep to that trend, they'd have to take an Incubus and a Gen or 2C. And at 65 tons, they may have done exactly that. We'll see. 50 tons for toddlers in a mosh pit. So I'm guessing they're using their commando and what else do they have? Matches are starting to bleed together for me. Alright, it's gone. Whatever. We'll see when we get in the match. And somebody can yell at them if they've got a violation, because I've not been keeping track. Alright, come on, Widowmakers, let's go. Maybe some secret extra strat to move their lances to Charlie Lance, because that matters indoors. Alright, last match of the day, let's launch it. 15 tons for Team 2 here, so Clan Widowmaker taking the heavier deck. This
I
is
haven't
for
brought
first
either
place,
a Wolfhound or
yeah, they've been committed to the clan thing. It's been nice. I don't know
if
how
they bring like
practical it
Wolfhound
is.
K9 now, I think they got this.
I'd expect so. They've probably done their homework, and this is going to be their hardest match. We'll find out. Also, putting a flea on these coal mines and going back and forth is like the evilest thing you could ever do to somebody.
Eliminate all enemies.
So we have an Arctic Cheetah and a Wolfhound from Widowmakers.
They were one mech away from doing all clan things. Shame
5
on you, Gunfighter.
MPL Wolfhound. And heavy, small, and ER medium Arctic Cheetah.
Interesting. Piranha 3 is going to be the machine guns. No. Lasers?
No, that's lasers.
Well, he's getting shot and he doesn't know it, so it's a bad way to start. He's only got 10 lasers on this thing. I think that's a mistake.
Also, heat limit.
No, you can take a lot more ER micros. I think he just wanted some extra
Yeah, but
heat sinks.
heavy smalls on Ghost Heat on that one. You can only 5.5.
Hopefully he knows that, because he's currently taking an absolute pounding, down 25%. Both arms about to go. It's not much firepower, but it does
Actually,
say
none.
he shaved everything. Again, still getting fired on. He's just taking a pounding. He's not dodging very well in this Piranha. And again, Gunfighter 81, Leon 74. It's no focus fire. Oh my god. Nobody's listening to my Twitch chat message.
Yeah, Piranha's one shot.
Yeah, both torsos are open.
Oh, the Wolfhound is legged.
I'm not sure. Oh!
Oh!
Coming back and making me eat my words. Alright, can they do this? The Arctic Cheetah's already lost an arm. How open is it? Open on the left leg if they just grab the K9. Kill something, Leona. Make sure they both can't
There's a
shoot you.
strike. Do they know it's not gonna hit?
Probably not. Yeah, because see, it hits the roof. Turns out Mech Factory, in a factory.
Command to ground forces. We're detecting
Come
no more
back.
hostiles.
GG.
Good
Alright,
job,
so Piranha has made me eat my words. A crucial back leg shot on the Wolfhound, who completely ate it there.
They didn't finish him. That was their mistake, to be honest.
Yeah, you had to
Like,
kill the Piranha. Like, leaving it
they should have just
crippled.
sent the cheetah to go for it.
I'd be willing to bet 40 of that damage, or yeah, about 40 of the damage came after it was already side torsoed. Really good job for the K9. He hit his shots. I will give props there. But I don't know. I feel like they should have had that. Poor Clan Widowmaker. But on the next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank
Next
you all.
week is
It has
mediums.
been excellent casting with you, Ghost.
Sure.
Say bye to everybody, and
We'll see you next week.
indeed.